at Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
This one fielded at the 5. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This defense for the Saints, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Now a give running left with Montgomery. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Derrick Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
And from down in Miami, an update. The Bills have taken an early lead against the Dolphins. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll try and throw for it here. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if we turn to the next-gen stats, the final clocking, well, it's ridiculous. 22.5 miles an hour.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
This is Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second and 9. A toss right to Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's got room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
A give to Henry. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, Henry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. The kick by Lutz is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey, 4 down. 30 was the mic. 30 was the mic. Hey, pick your game up. 30 was the mic. Pick me up. Here we go. 30 was the mic. I got one. Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A first down carry for Henry. Oh, he gets loose right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Derrick Henry, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You got nothing, 19. You got nothing. Mike 28. Hey, defense.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Running left, Montgomery. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll throw now on the final play. Shifts past him at the 45. And boy, some nifty running, but he's still going to come up about a yard shy. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they
gets through and now an opening.
And all the way down to the 29.
154 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down, Saints.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bears 3. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Easier right now because I don't know what's up, Fletcher.
What's up,
Bears in good field
What's up,
position to
What's up,
start out 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the left side. Montgomery. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and break it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Come on, all that noise, bro.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple.
Stop. What you doing?
Now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Was it a Vanguard?
It's a Black Ops sniper. This is the best one up. It's just G7.
It's crazy they be saying that shit with snipers, though.
He finds Smith out of the backfield.
Well, you know they updated the part that they gotta have 2
2
headshots.
headshots?
Yeah.
Damn.
If it's over 50 meters.
Damn.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
What's up, Peter?
It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
The baby making too much noise from the
From the gun, it's a give
out at your back, don't you?
and he works it to the
That's crazy.
30-yard line here, right at the 30. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
Nothing, bro.
That's a nice play there.
They killing me, dog. I don't talk to you, so don't you talk to me.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage.
Is we streaking
to the
tomorrow?
7.
I don't even know.
Like, what is it?
Can't get a ride for nothing. But don't you lie to me.
You always take her son. Nigel is an angel, and you're a very naughty boy. Well, I'm a naughty boy, am I? Naughty boy.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of
I know what it
yardage,
is. Say
but
tomorrow.
I think the good news outweighs it. Able to
Put on your
retain
brown shirt
possession.
shit.
That was big for
Don't
them.
put on mine. We got to bait niggas,
So
man. We got
crisis
to
averted,
make shit
but
sweet.
now facing 3rd and goal.
It's sad, man.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
Hey.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you
Look,
stated.
that
Didn't see
you
it
got
last
brown
week,
shirts,
but
now
it's a
niggas
key
think
to
shit
their
sweet.
win.
They just
And
don't
it'll
know.
be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he will take this
Come on, get on, man. Let's go, man.
territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Wow. 240 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now it's Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. On the move to his left. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Yeah, that's killing me. It's crazy.
A solid run by
Come on,
Derrick
man. Look at the
Henry,
random
and here's
brown
another
shirt.
1st and
Hey,
10.
brown shirt.
Now a handoff looking right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Well, partners, he was being tackled. You hit me on the shoulder to remind me, and I appreciated that he just passed 17,000 career rushing yards.
Yeah, and how much fun was it this week? Because
All right,
we
look
actually
for
had an interview with some members of his family and kind of his inner circle, and they all said, whatever you do, don't bring up
Don't
big
mention the record.
Yeah, don't mention Emmitt Smith because he's told us all. He don't want to talk about it, don't want to hear about it. He just wants to keep doing his thing and see if it takes care of itself.
He's still about 1,300 away from Emmitt.
I keep a bet. Call me
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
Put
And
up.
he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Saints add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Every night I dreamed I
From the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception
I
thrown
just think niggas believe that we round
last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football. And
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 32. And the return will stop right around the 25. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
He got off? Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Even the brown shirt's not working.
I think them niggas back come
On
around.
first down, Henry able to
God
fight
damn.
through one tackle. And he'll take it into the
about to
end
point
zone
y'all
for
can have
the
balls.
Saints
I'm trying to-
touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Saints are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
This shit getting out of hand.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
But they got the first one shooting sleep.
After the touchdown,
Oh,
Lutz to
both
kick it
arms. Oh, yeah.
off.
I shouldn't have no problems.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Trying to see if I gotta go to work, man. Man, boy, niggas got work, boy. Niggas just become depressed.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception,
we
just
just couldn't be
any
rich, huh?
interception,
I already
a
had
little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the
Got the
football
dub, baby.
again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because you can't run the offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Keep got me muted.
6, just inside the 30.
Word.
We got Chad
Drop
muted.
to throw. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Telling him something
This game
important.
was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers.
Kito.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent.
What you
as he thinks about
playing?
angling for a
Call
new
of Duty?
contract.
Now a play fake here.
Don't worry about it,
First
dog.
down. Out to his left.
Fucking
Simple
nigga,
question. Simple questions. I be the same.
Taking it across midfield and
Simple
inside
question.
the
Man, don't worry about that. Yeah.
Come on, two to the left, man. Two to the right, man. Two to the
They
right.
go play action here on first down.
I hope you lose
Short
whatever
one
you
here,
do.
complete to the tight end.
They cheese, too.
Gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them
chicken our
and
shit,
stop it
better.
right
You
at the
would
line
never
of
play with
scrimmage.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, it's Montgomery.
I'm the pancake
A first
everybody.
down and then some for Montgomery. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
I got a 2-way scoring machine. We got a 2-way mid-range facilitator. We got an 81%.
You know, at halftime, you and I discussed it.
my man.
They've done a nice job on him in the first half. But there
What,
were
you have me muted, you
occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally,
What
here in the second half,
a big
got
bad,
it
man.
done.
Lock in, Demond, lock in.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Still, come on. Call it before it even happened. Call it before it even happened. I see it, bro. You do not need an interceptor.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
This nigga's
This fielded right at the goal line.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard
We
line
got
as
out our
he's
way to
dropped
play
at the
comp just to
23.
get a game.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards.
No, you got to make a choice, bro.
Time here with a 1st and 10. They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll run it again with Henry. Stays on his feet. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
2-17. I just know y'all be something over there. 110, motherfucking 115.
You know, you're following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under. CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on a winning team.
I got
situations too where things just are not
they need
going
Middleton.
well. How do you approach
I think they
that
need
as a
Middleton to
player?
beat the Celtics.
I don't think the Celtics got the answer for Giannis, dog.
Shit, no. Ain't nobody. Sway ain't got them answers. Shit.
I thought the same thing
In
with
a sense, you have to back off a little bit. You have to do a little bit less. Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
And this will be called
From the wager, I got 5 on the total.
Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well,
$10?
when a team's up this big, this
$10,
late in the
nice.
game, I always wonder what's their motivation.